Greetings gamers. In this video I'll be showing a method to get up to 20 beginner clues an hour and 10 easy clues an hour. Now this is Ironman friendly. The only downside of this method is it costs cannonballs. But you can do it without cannonballs, it's just not as good. So the method is extremely simple. What the hell am I doing? Why did I just place a cannon? The method is extremely simple, and essentially what you're doing is you're cannoning goblins. Now the gear setup that I would recommend is something like this. You can also use a blowpipe if you don't really care about Zora skills, but I like to conserve my Zora skills because I'll be using a lot of them and I don't really enjoy Zora. But it would be worth to use a blowpipe here for the additional range and extra damage. But everything is 5 health, so you should kill them one shot quite frequently. Now the inventory setup looks like this. We got our cannon, which we're going to place down for 3 empty slots and 1 slot for the clue. Sometimes you have to drop your desert amulet to do a clue step if you have to equip a bow or something. But if you have a blowpipe on, that would not matter. I also bring a bone crusher because it gives free prayer XP around 7,000 XP an hour, which is not a lot, but it's still free, so I might as well bring it. And I also bring some of the Charlie items, so that way I can do a Charlie step immediately, and then I replenish them as I go. I have a rune pouch with all the teleport runes for free-to-play teleports. My GP, 1 stam, 1 range pot. I like to camp the Ring of Endurance, but you can also bring a Venator ring if you would like, but I don't have one. And Ring of Elements is very important. In this setup, you can see I'm missing some very important items, so that does slow down the clues a little bit. You can change accordingly, it's really up to you, but this is what I usually go with. Now, what you do here is you place this cannon on this tile here. There might be a better tile, but this is the best tile I found because you can also shoot down goblins over there. And you also shoot everything around here. So you place a cannon, start firing, and then start killing your goblins. And what I do is I typically just run around and dart them. And I tend to run around this area because this is the area that the cannon doesn't reach. You can also, if you would like, you can also cannon goblins here at this spot. But I don't really think it's worth it unless you have an Eternal Glory, which is a faster run. But the run here with the Diary Cape is extremely fast as well. So it's really just personal preference. It's up to you. You can try both methods and see what you prefer. Now, there's 2 things you can mention. So firstly, if you get an easy clue first, which that's kind of cool, you can fill up your cannon again and you'll be getting beginner clues while you solve your easy clue. Now that depends on your cannonball situation and also how you care about clue scrolls. Now for me personally, I'm really dry on beginners, so I kind of like want the beginner clues. So I fill up my cannon for this situation. Now if you, for example, really care about easy clues, you can do the same thing for the opposite situation where you're solving a beginner clue. You can fill up the cannon, that way when you're solving the beginner clue, you can also roll easy clues. Now, this will cost a lot more cannonballs because you're essentially shooting cannonballs without rolling one of the 2 tiers, which is unfortunate. But that really depends on how you judge your cannonballs. I have a lot of them from Callisto, so I really don't care. And I don't really plan to use them for Konar as well, so I may as well dump them. Now, when running back, fill up the cannon again, keep shooting. That was extremely fast clue, by the way. That was kind of lucky. I also uploaded a VOD, which, wow. Okay, this is usually not, it's good, but it's usually not this good, just as an FYI. Now I'm going to upload a VOD as well, unlisted on YouTube. It'll be in the description. And it's basically going to be showing a full hour of this method where I actually reached a rate. In that hour, however, I got really lucky on easy clues. So I think I got 13 easies and 17 beginners, if I remember correctly. So all you see here, I'm actually solving this beginner clue and I got an easy clue at the same time, which is really cool. That means when I run back, I can immediately do this easy clue and fill up my cannon and then do another, actually, you know what, okay, this is actually an insane pace. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not, like, I did not reset for this. This is my first, it's my first one. I even got a beginner clue. So if I get both clues, I typically empty my cannon and solve both. But you could solve one at a time and fill your cannon. Like, it really just depends on what you care about and how much you care about cannonballs. So that's really the method. It's extremely simple. It's very click intensive, however. And it is really fun. You get a lot of caskets. And the easy clues being passive is actually really nice too. Like, since I finished Evil Chicken, I don't really do birdhouse runs anymore. So I don't get beginner clues passively from there, which is unfortunate. I used to get like a beginner clue a day doing birdhouse runs, which is nice. And yeah, this is how I grind actively. This is the other spot I was talking about. There's less goblins, but it's still a good spot because they're very clumped up. So you can try it out if you would like. And yeah, I'm going to solve these 2 clues. And then I guess that's the video there. Very self-explanatory, a good use of cannonballs. There's other uses of cannonballs, like for example, you can also cannon guards in Falador while doing other activities. For if you care about the never back to back. If you care about the medium clues, so it's really just fully up to you where you want to use your cannonballs. But yeah, I mean, on that note, there's not much more to say. I hope you enjoyed this method. If you do it, make sure you don't crash people. You know, be respectful. And yeah, on that note, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you learned something today. And peace out. Take care.